Hi, it's Khandie Photography. I'm going to talk to you why getting constructive criticism or critique is great for your career. So a little while ago, I posted on my Facebook page that I had got another top 5 placement for the Photographer Academy Open Critique, where they monthly take photographs and people submit and critique them live within the sphere of the website. So you have to either be a member or hope that you can watch it live through the webinar, I believe. But you can rewatch the critique as a member as well. waffle. And I got another top 5 placement, and someone sort of messaged me out of the blue on my Facebook and said, "Oh, why are you still submitting your work for critique when surely that's for amateurs?" And this is my argument. I don't think you should have that mentality. Your work needs to be critiqued. Or you need to have someone to sound your work off of. So you might have a friend or a photographer you admire, and you want to get that critique or criticism back of them to ask how to improve. You can't just look at your image and go, "That'll do." I think having hiccups, always get hiccups. What? I've recorded this video twice. I had hiccups both times, and they stopped before, so that's why I recorded. I'm not an idiot that keeps recording with hiccups. Bleh. Probably should cut that bit out. So I submit my work for critique through the Photographer Academy every month if I can, just because I think it's nice, keeps my ego in check. But it also helps me improve, and not just with like looking at my own image being taken apart and dissected, but also other images that are submitted you can watch alongside with those, and you learn. And I found myself learning a lot more watching the whole episode of the photo critique than just logging in to find my one. So it's really important. I went to a seminar at the NEC for the photo show this year, and I was sat in on a masterclass with Lindsay Adler. Amazing, go check her out. I'll put her links probably in the bottom. In fact, I'll link to her channel over here somewhere. And she said she took her portfolio for a critique, and if people like her are doing it, maybe you should consider it. I find that going to a photo critique is really beneficial for myself. I learn how to improve my imagery. I learn how to take criticism, because it can be really hard. I'm not talking like destructive criticism that internet trolls do, where they just say your work is trash, blah. I'm talking about people who tell you how to improve it, or perhaps how to lift it to the next level, or other ideas that you didn't see within that image that you could try. And that is where critique comes in so well with you, because you're constantly looking at the image. Having a fresh set of eyes who are also trained in photography can actually help you. So I don't think there's anything wrong with getting your work critiqued. I think actually you should do it more often. Now, I'm not affiliated with the Photography Academy. Yes, I've done a video for them. That doesn't mean I get special treatment, because it's all anonymous submission. And not all my work has been received great praise. Now, I have received quite a few top 5s, and it's nothing to do with my ego, but it always depends on the type of talent that's in there. I also find that I tend to submit work for critique that may be a new style for me, or a new editing sense, and I do send that across there to have a check if I'm going about it the right way. And I've always learned from it, even if it's just how to grammar check. One guy critiqued me, and the grammar was appalling, and what I thought was a negative criticism wasn't, it was a positive, because his grammar was awful. Bizarre, right? But this is why I chose the Photography Academy one, because it is Mark, who is a photography trainer. It's Jay, and you have all these images submitted, and they show you how you can improve, and they suggest ways to improve. I just find it a lot more helpful to me than just submitting willy-nilly to a Facebook group and hope that someone somewhere has at least enough talent or at least enough knowledge to critique my work. Because so often when I've done it on the Facebook groups, I've had someone who is a hobbyist telling me that I need to use the on-camera flash, or in fact that's a true story. Someone once told me I should just use the on-camera flash, and he's going to tell you, nope. And one of them, has said, "Oh, your model's a bit too curvy," because I was doing plus size boudoir. And I'm like, okay, but that's fine. You've just got to I always think go to a critique that is with someone who at least knows what they're talking about. There are some great Facebook groups that you can join and ask for critique from, but sometimes in those groups they're a little bit of a troll or a little bit of an idiot who's got nothing better to do but to trash your work. Always go somewhere with critique and take it with a pinch of salt, but don't be pig-headed and assume what you're doing is epic and there's no way to improve that image whatsoever. It will really help you and make you grow as a photographer. And particularly myself here in this small town in Northampton, where I don't want to just produce the ordinary or the mundane or the run of the mill. I always want to push and push and push, and I have found that these critiques really help me push. They have opened my mind a little bit more to think a little bit more outside the box, even more than usual for me, and it has helped. So I strongly encourage you, if you can, find a place that you can have constructive criticism done on your work. Even if you want to go privately, you know, there's such places like the Photographer Academy where you can submit and no one knows it's your work unless you tell them. It's a really good idea, and I think it does help you. So anyway, this is a short video because next week I'm off to Norway, and I'm not sure I'm going to put a video out next week that'll be on the schedule of the Sunday, so I apologise now if I do. Woohoo! If I don't, I've already apologised, so get over it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell. Tell me where you go get your constructive criticism, or what is the most bizarre critique you've ever received. I think mine being using on-camera flash, and you should try it in sepia, is a lovely one. Yeah, it was a neon photo shoot, and they said you should try it in sepia, I think it'd look better. Yes. Take care, see you later.